sea otters.
Well, we always take a break in the summer. I say break because we work for most of it. It's usually to update things like software, hardware in the studio, and we've been fortunate enough to expand the space. This time a whole bunch of new office space and new hires, which has been far from easy with the shortages for everything from steel to lumber. But aside from that, taking Dave with me on this big fall tour that we're doing is, it's something that I've never done before. Venues that are 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 seats, and I'm incredibly grateful. I'm incredibly humbled. I never ever want to take it for granted. But you also realize that when you do places this size, you see it with a lot of people on air. It's very easy for it to go to your head, and really. That can be the death of you. It's incredible to see all the people to whom this means so much.
Love Steven Crowder, love Landau, absolutely super happy to be here.
But for comedy, in a venue that size, sometimes it's tough to know exactly what really works. So on the break, I thought it was really important to, kind of go back to my roots and perform a bunch of shows in smaller venues, just because it's more conversational. You're right up close with people, and you get to see what really works.
I love how you were all offended and then clapped. It was like, oh.
While there's no doubt that doing 6 shows on a weekend, an hour and a half each is exhausting, but it's also, in some ways you prefer it because you get to connect with people directly. The people who are sitting there at the front tables, for example, they're probably 20 or 30 feet closer than the next closest people, in one of these theaters or half arenas. And it allows you to go back and forth a little more and create something really special.
You're saying what? Freedom Pimp. Okay, thanks for adding that to the show. I'm not your husband, right? I don't have to listen to your bullshit. Right there? You're a husband? Remember what I said about women not being funny, right? Yeah. You have to live with that. Imagine waking up to that every morning. You just turn over, see your face like The Grudge. Freedom! Just rising up like Dune. Freedom.
Everyone has their thing, so I certainly never want to complain. I just always find myself incredibly grateful. But this last year, it has been a tough one. I didn't really have the time that I needed to recover from that surgery, then was in and out of the hospital because of the complications. Been balancing what I need to be doing health-wise with the show that we do every day, along with being on the road doing Change My Minds, and then of course these big venues where we'll be doing really just pure stand-up. It's a tough balancing act, but it really is one. It's a challenge I'm looking forward to, and my aim is, I think everyone here, our aim is, and I'm really excited to show people something they've never seen before. This next year it's going to be different, and I can definitely say with certainty, you haven't seen anything yet.